Here could be better. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I would like to share with you a really important topic for me and for young girls. I think that actually every young girl needs to hear this information, needs to understand it, overthink, and move to adult life where you meet people, where you
try to build relationship.
But you need to do it with this important information. I would like to share my experience, which I had for 5 years of toxic relationship, and I really do hope that I somehow will manage to help you to avoid my mistakes. I've prepared 6 signs of toxic relationship which you girls need to always have in your head. So the first point, the first red flag is emotions. In toxic relationship, you usually are really sad. You become miserable, frustrated. It's not really like smiley as I'm talking about it right now, but I actually was in this type of relationship and I understand that it's always emotional swing, mood swing. So one day you're happy, another day you're the most miserable person in the world, in your opinion. Your parents may even mention that you were a really good, happy child, smiley child. What's wrong with you now? Why are you so sad? Why are you so angry? Why you're crying? Unfortunately, only your relatives and your friends see your true emotions because you try to hide them from your partner, from your toxic partner, because you don't want him to be more angry. So usually when you are in toxic relationship, you cannot be yourself. You try to be happy, you try to act happy. My ex-boyfriend, he usually told, why your face is so unhappy? Why can't you just smile? Of course, I couldn't be sad anymore, but I actually felt this way. So all I did was I came home and I was crying. I was irritable to my parents. I was angry. That was really sad. The second red flag is that you don't have social life at all, but deep inside you want some. I don't mean that you need to have like Instagram, social media and something like that, but if you want some, you just cannot have it. For example, I was not allowed to have social media for 5 years. That's crazy. I know that sounds insane, but when I say that now, I understand that that's
really funny.
So this not allowed can mean lots of things. For example, you cannot be allowed to go out with your classmates because your partner will break up with you. That's manipulative phrase that usually toxic partners use. Like, I will break up with you if you go somewhere with your friends or something like that. My ex-partner didn't tell me that, but he
gave me silent treatment.
What does it mean? While arguing or while you're having some communication, at one moment, spontaneously, randomly, person who you're talking to, your partner for example, he stops listening to you. He doesn't want to listen to you. He doesn't want to hear you. This communication becomes important only for you. You feel yourself miserable because you don't understand if your emotions are as important as others' emotions. I'm on my own and I understand that this person doesn't want to talk to me. Then I will not go out with my friends and he will continue talking to me. This sounds insane, but psychologically, when you are in this type of situation, you find it really logical and you just start to act like this person tries to teach you act. In his brain, he has this check mark that he manipulated with you and it was successful. Third red flag is that you don't talk to your relatives that much. In my experience, I have my lovely cousin who I love, and I will love her. And my ex-partner, he usually tried to convince that I don't need to talk to her. Honestly, I didn't understand why. When I had some celebrations in my family, he always asked me, are you sitting next to her? And he was calm when I wasn't communicating with her, and I didn't understand why. Now I understand that partners in toxic relationship, they try to detect people who love you. For example, you're from lovely family who loves you, who wants to protect you, and they understand in one moment that you are in a relationship with some shit. And of course, they will convince you that this person is not right for you. You deserve better. I'm not sure if you hear birds. I hope no. Okay. Of course, your relatives, for example, best friend, in my experience, my cousin, she will understand that this person is not right for me. And moreover, when I was visiting celebrations with my family and I actually was talking with her, she said I became more frustrated. She analyzed the next sign, like, why don't you have Instagram? Where can I message you? And I'm like, I don't have Instagram or another social media. So 2 red flags, she detected it. She talked to me like a sister, like a cousin, tried to explain me that I really deserve better. So my ex-toxic partner, he understood that. She wanted to help me. Of course, he wanted me to avoid her. That's predictable. The 4th red flag is that your friends are only yours, but his friends are your couple's friends. For example, in my experience, I was hanging out with his friends always, and when some of my friends called me and wanted to have a walk with me, he said, no, I don't want to. And I was like, okay, maybe I don't want either. Let's mention that I was 14, 15, 16 years old. It was my teenage age, and I was not adult. I didn't catch the moment when I lost all of my friends because they called me and I just didn't want to walk with them. And when they stopped calling me, I remember this conversation with my ex-partner. I said from my friend group, nobody calls me, nobody wants to see me. But now I understand that they just stopped calling me because I didn't answer at all. He said something like, oh, you see how good friends they are, that they don't call you. And of course, in my teenage mind, I was like, yeah, they don't deserve me because they don't call me. They are bad friends. So that's how I lost all of my friends. The 6th red flag is that you don't think about your self-realization at all. You usually forget about yourself. For example, you have opportunity to move to another country, another city. You can enter the greatest university you can ever have opportunity to enter.
And you refuse to do that.
In really good relationship, you talk with your partner, you discuss the things because you both understand that that's your future. If you guys break up, you will be alone, you will be on your own, you will be a personality without him. So you need to build this personality. You need to have the best education for you. You need to have the best people next to you because you need to protect yourself. You need to be with the person who wants the best things for you. And this partner needs to understand that you need these opportunities. You need to have bright future. You need to be a successful person on your own before being a successful person in relationship, before building this relationship. And the 6th red flag, the biggest,
The fattest.
that he tries to control your life and read your messages. In my past relationship, he wanted to see what I was talking with my mother, with my father. He wanted to control my life because he wanted me to be comfortable for him. You need to understand that sometimes because of low self-esteem, person can try to control you, to make sure that you can't meet someone better, because he knows that you can meet someone better and you can be with someone better. He tries to hide all your passwords, control your social media. He thinks that he has a right to constantly check your messages. So let's have conclusion. Emotions. You are sad, you are frustrated, you are miserable. You feel miserable. You are not miserable, but you feel like that. In that way, because of this person. You don't have social life, you don't have friends, you speak less to your parents, to your relatives, because they love you and they want to protect. You don't have your friends, but you have his friends. You don't think about self-realization, about your successful future, and you refuse to have some opportunities. And he tries to control your life. I really do hope, guys, that this video was really useful for you. I really want girls to protect you from this. I want you to analyze each person you are trying to talk to. I want you to understand that you deserve the best, and don't try to give your energy to someone who doesn't deserve it. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Please give me your comments. What do you think about my video? Maybe you have another red flags. Maybe you want to share your experience. I will read each comment. Thank you so much. Bye bye.